Most of the songs you are hearing this 2026, I can assure you that they are not being produced by plugin from 2026. Let me tell you, I know it's going to be confusing coming from somebody who reviews a lot of plugin, right? I'm saying this because I myself, I produce SR doing plugin review. I know plugins I use to, achieve certain effect that some of my clients here in the really love, right? That's why I'm saying this. We're currently on 2026, but most of the effects you hear this 2026, the plugin used to produce them are not from 2026. That is to tell you that most of the good stuff we get, does not always come from having new stuff. So if you are a producer, what I urge you to do is I urge you to, learn whatever tools you have. Whatever tools you have, whether it's 15 years ago tools, 3 years ago, 10 years ago tools, learn it to the best of your knowledge so that you can be able to achieve whatever effect you want to achieve. Whenever you think about such effect, just go and grab that your plugin you have learned and then come and apply that effect. That's why I can advise you right now, because I can guarantee you once you do that, bro, you're always going to come up with something impressive, shocking with the same tools that we all are using. You're always going to come up with something somebody's going to want from you. You understand? So while you are chasing new plugin, don't forget that your old plugin you are escaping is also capable of doing what the new plugin is bringing to the table. So that's the word of the day. Keep doing your old plugin while you are introducing your new plugin. Now, let me show you this plugin that we're going to be talking about today. It's called Vocal Multiplier. This is a vocal sync plugin. It's a plugin used to double your vocal. Let's say you have a single layer of vocal, which is your lead vocal, and you want to have this cry effect. You want to have this big background, this cry voice, right? You want to have that effect on your mix. This is the plugin I encourage you to try out because, bro, this plugin shocked me when I first came across it, but I don't want to make more emphasis on the plugin. I want us to put the plugin in action. I'm the Reagan. If you're new here, I want to say you welcome to the channel. Please smash that sub button to be a part of this channel. Like the video, and also you can share the video with friends and family. With all that being said, let's check out the plugin. I'm going to mute the beat, then we have just the vocal solo, and then in that case we're going to be able to hear the plugin more, right? So this is the double voice for Joseph Boswell, but I want us to focus on the lead layer the most because this plugin is a double plugin. It's what we're going to be using to create the backup now. So this is the plugin. It's now open up. Now by default, once you load up this plugin, the default setting is already good. This is we add the plugin.
Yeah. Because you that there for my whole body.
Yeah, so that's the gap performance. We add the plugin. Now let me just activate the plugin on default. Let's hear the change.
Yeah. Because you that there for my whole body.
So right after I activate the plugin, you already hear the change rate. You hear the voice has, gotten some, voice around it and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's the default mode. Now, if you look at this big boy in the center here, and you look at this one here, say voice. So this is adding how much voice you want to be applied to your stuff, and this is the stereo wave of your voice. So 100% is the normal stereo wave we have, right? And what even more amazing is that you can go beyond 100 to 200%. This is how it's going to sound 200%. Wow.
Because you that there for my whole body.
So let's hear this with the beat. Wow.
Because you that there for my whole body.
So this plugin is now generating the doubles for this guy performance, right? So if you come the left here, you have the depth for whatever double the plugin generate, and this is the timing, how realistic you want it to feel, or how tight you want it to feel. So if you push on the right, like higher percentage, you're going to be creating more space between the voice like this. So it's here, so that it's like the timing, you trust the timing far away from each other, bringing that realistic feeling like human being actually sing, because no matter how we try, in some cases we don't actually get ourselves exact. Yeah, we always have this little bit of slide, let's say, between our voices. Yeah, so that's for it. By default is at 30%, which is fine. You can also decrease it to whatever low amount you want. So let's leave it at 30% here. And this, if you want the backup that is generated to bring more of the load, you can increase the load here. That is, the backup generator will be more darker than being bright. And the opposite, if you want it to be more brighter, you increase the higher. So whatever backup generator is going to be more bright. You hear that? And then let's do that. And if I should say, this plugin is one plugin that does this job and it still feel real, bro. I've mixed the voice already. I have effect, I have like pitch on the voice, but with this plugin, it just still feel real. I'm not getting those weird artifacts, on the voice, which is actually cool. And you can also introduce this slow, dark voice on your performance. It sounds like this. And then you also have this EQ part of the stuff here. You can go ahead and then clean the backup. Let's say you have added backup, you can just roll up to 200 or 300. So you have some nice clean backup. And this knob here is for how much of the backup you want to introduce or how less of the backup you want to introduce. So if I push 100%, we have more of the backup coming in than the actual vocal we took. Yeah. And if you hold the control key and click on it, it's going to reset to the default. Am I right? So this now is called this is the post-processing part of the window, right? So this is where you can go ahead, add some delay, some cool delay effect. You go ahead, add some reverb, just like this. Yeah, so just like that, but I've already mixed the song, so I already have my little bit delay and stuff going on. So yes, and this the voice generator part of the stuff which I've just took you through. Yeah, one thing about this plugin is this thing does not work on every part. Yeah, just look at the yeah, the how it sounds very nasty and bad. So what you can do now is when you can go ahead to introduce automation clip, right? You know me on this channel, once you are here with me, I always talk about automation clip because that's one of the way you can go creative. And you can also manage your workflow as well by introducing automation clip. Now let's go ahead and introduce automation clip by right clicking here and then create automation clip. And one thing I always love to do with my automation clip, I love to delete the initial value. So whenever I'm ready to delete this one, I just go ahead and delete it. Yeah, so yeah, go ahead to and practice deleting your initial value. So I'm going to put the first point here. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to take whole, so that if I'm bringing down, I won't have to do both sides. I can just do one side of it and both sides come down at once. So this is it. So once it reach to the we're going to go back to the natural voice, and then once it reach to the we're going to come the plugin back in. So that's just what I just did. So this is it. So if I don't want the plugin to be congested, because all of these ones, they are kind of the call, and then the yeah is the answer, and that's the yeah I ask the guy to back, because that's why I want to be back. I don't want that because Jesus did for my whole body being back, so I can just get rid of it. So they will have the yeah, so you just come here and then drag here, just like that. So let's hear the song. And just like that, I easily create doubles for this song. So in the case that the artist himself cannot go for doubles, you can go ahead and start to slap it on their voice. You just achieve create backup effect. And if I should say, there are more stuff you can do with this plugin, but just to keep the tutorial short and tight for you, I came up with just this performance. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you keep in mind that you need to master your tools instead of chasing new tools every single day, because all of these tools, they are also expensive. So if you cannot master one tools to get your result, keep chasing tools, you spend a lot of money, and if you are not getting those money back, you feel frustrated and then you try to quit. Please don't be a quitter, because quitter don't win. You gotta be strong to win, because this music game space, if you're not strong, you don't win. Okay, with all that being said, I hope to catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.